Shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praises, glory, and honor to the Most High Power Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai. That is to say, in the name of His Son, Yahweh Shai, who they ignorantly call Jesus Christ. Double honors unto the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Shalom, peace and blessings to the Akim, who go out on the four corners of the earth, on the highways and byways, teaching His truth in all sincerity, and risking their lives to do so, as the brother Malcolm always says, from GMS Chicago. Shalom to that brother. This is the brother Tawab Ash from Great Millstone Northwest. Just another dashboard epistle, and I'm just kind of going in the spirit. I don't have my sword on me because I'm driving right now, so I'll mostly roughly paraphrase these scriptures. Lord willing, it's still edifying to the elect, hopeful elect, and another week in Babylon, man. You got a lot going on. You got Trump, who elected a new Supreme Court judge. You got wars and rumors of wars still popping off. You just had that earthquake down there in Hawaii. So, and it was a volcanic eruption as well. So, it's going down. But, I was just getting out the gym. And, one of the things that the head brother in our camp, Yara, teaches is that, with all this reading, learning, studying, you have to get experience, right? So, just kind of listening to people's conversations, and I do more listening, when I'm around, 2/3 and heathens than I do talking, because you can soak up a lot of stuff that you can use on the highways and byways, to reach Jake, and then tonight, just kind of listening to, people, what they believe and what they talk about. You had a Jake in there that was, he's, thinks he's mixed. And, I just tell him, hey, if you look at things, your bloodline, when you marry a woman, she takes your name and your child takes your name. There's a reason for that. Now in today's society, that it's different. You got all these hyphens and Williams, Parker, and Parker Jones, and all this madness, right? But that's just fulfilling prophecy. Because the woman shall surpass a man, and that's happening. They're getting a lot of the jobs. Most of successful business people are these women, that are coming up, and they want their children to have their name as well. They want their family legacy to live on, right? But that's not how the Heavenly Father works. In Numbers, it breaks down, your pedigrees are of your father, and they all lined up according to a certain age. I believe it was 21 and up, after their father's pedigree, after their father's name. And just kind of listening to what they were talking about. And another Jake, they're both Benjamites. All right, but one looks Samoan because his mother's Samoan, and the other brother, Jake looks like a Benjamite, and he got the dreads and everything, but he's a Muslim. So just listening to what they were talking about, and just kind of seeing what they were saying, and everything that we learn and everything that we go through, we filter through the scriptures, right? And part of the curses in Deuteronomy 28 says that you shall serve other gods, that you have not known, of wood and stone, right? And that one of them was a Mormon. After, that's another reason, the scriptures say not to, for, a certain time period, not to marry these heathens, because Jake is a mama's boy, and he'll go after what his mother's religion is or her family customs before he'll go after his father's. You know, so that was the reason why the Most High didn't want us integrating with these other nations for a certain period of time. You know, we had concubines or whatever, but, you know, you always took the child when it came to the concubines. But in this society, you can't do that. So, you know, just kind of filtering everything through the scriptures and seeing how, you know, the Most High, what he said would happen is happening. You know, his word shall not come back to him void, you know. And, you know, both of those religions stem from Roman Catholicism and Constantine, and when they started making all these different religions. And Constantine was an Israelite, right? He wasn't no white boy. And those original popes, they were all Jakes. You know, they were still going off. You know, don't get it twisted. That ain't nothing to brag about. But they were still Israelites. You know, what you would call a Negro, Latino, or Native American, or Seminole Indian. And then it was mostly just the southern tribes. So it was either Levi, Benjamin, or Judah, right? What you would call a Jew. So yeah, you know, it's just interesting to kind of hear what's going on out there in the world and the madness that these people believe and go with, you know. And then you look back at your life and the things you used to believe before you woke up to this truth. You know, I thought I was a Native American. And who knows, I could still be from the tribe of Gad. But, you know, according to my mother, you know, I just vibed with that spirit more than I did fucking, excuse my language, the Baptist church and, you know, the black culture. You know, that just didn't do it for me. My spirit wanted more. And, you know, which is good because being in that opened me up to be able to receive this truth. You know, so I think, you know, the Wada Yahweh Bashem Yahushua for that. You know, because I could be lost out there still believing in, you know, all this madness. You know, the white buffalo calf pipe woman and, you know, all this, you know, fables, you know, and tales that got mixed up after the white man came. Because you had, you even had the Aztecs who were visited by Yahushua. And they called him Quetzalcoatl. I believe it means fiery serpent. And, you know, that's it because, you know, Solomon, who is, who Yahushua is in the reincarnation, was known as, you know, the wisest man. And, you know, the serpent, when Moses held up that serpent staff, when they were getting bit by the poisonous snakes, and they had to look up on that staff, you know, that was faith. And that staff represented Yahushua, right? Because the snake represents wisdom. So, you know, not to get off topic, but, you know, just to bring it all back to the original, you know, topic, you know, 2/3, man, you know, it's high time to wake out of sleep, because, you know, we don't have a lot of time. That the doors of mercy are closing, and they're closing fast. You know, there's people getting kicked out of the, you know, GMS, you know, at the same time people are coming in. And one thing when I was coming in, that the elder brother Uriah was telling these brothers is, don't think this camp can't get smaller, and don't think just because somebody's coming in that your position is secure. He might be coming to replace one of you. So, you know, that could be that could be going on right now, because we're in a heavy sifting process. You know, you heard Apostle Tahar going in on lukewarm niggas. You know what I'm saying? Jake that's not out here going hard. And you know, we all got busy lives, but like right now, I still am trying to push this word, you know, at the gym. I'm not pushing that on these Jakes. That's not circumspect. But you know, you can still drop jewels on Jake and see where his mind's at. You know, you start talking about what's going on, current events, and you see their perspective. And then you bring us perspective that's like, oh, well, what about this? And, you know, try the spirit by the spirit. You know, and that's all you can do. And if you see that, you know, the spirit don't resonate, you going the other way. You know what I'm saying? You might say what's up still and keep it funky. You know, you got to go to that place that you go to or wherever you interact in your life. You still going to be up in there. So, you know, you keep it funky with them, but, you know, you don't drop no more jewels on them after that. Keep the conversation quick, smooth, you moving on. You know, but when you're out in the highways and byways actually doing your fishing, that's when you can bring out this truth in its full effect and its full force, right? But you don't want to bop 2/3 over the head with the truth, because they gonna run. You know, they gonna be like, what? Man, this is crazy. You talking about UFOs? What you mean? Right? You know, you want to work your way into that. You know, what nationality are you? You know, what's your father's nationality? You know, what do you believe in? You know, and then start breaking it down from there. Right? You know, when you're fishing, you don't just throw your whole pole in the water and shake it around and hope that you're gonna catch a fish. Nah, you bait the hook. You know what I'm saying? You cast the line. Right? You reel it in a little bit, let it sit. Reel it in a little bit, let it sit. You know, until it catch something. When it catch something, then you sink the hook. You know what I'm saying? That's how you fish, and we're spiritual fishers, right? So that's what we're supposed to be out there doing. But you know, I don't want to make this too long. It was just you know, ride home, and the spirit was on me, because you know, just listening to the madness that's out here in the world, man. You know, it's high time to wake out of sleep for these Israelites, or not. You know, because many are called but few are chosen, and only 144,000, and 1/3 of the nation of Israel is going to be saved out of the destruction of America, and the rest of the world, you know, as well. But with that, hopefully this was edifying. I'm gonna wrap it up and say shalom.